News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Pahrumph's #1 media source for local news, weather, and sports.
Good evening. It's Thursday, March 3rd, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Sticka for News 46.
Deputies were dispatched to a theft in progress in the area of the 4500 block on South Homestead Road. A witness to the crime began following Mr. Cruz's flatbed tow truck loaded with the stolen property as it began traveling southbound on Homestead. The other suspects left the area in unknown directions and have yet to be identified. Mr. Cruz's vehicle was found abandoned on East Wall Street, and Mr. Cruz tried escaping on foot in the desert area. Deputies subsequently found Mr. Cruz in a rear yard located within the 3200 block of East Wall Street and arrested him. Investigation into the identities of the accomplices involved is ongoing, and anyone with information in this case is urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000.
The Pahrump Library played host to the State of Nevada's Office of the Governor's Consumer Health Assistance. They made themselves available today to answer questions and concerns from the public regarding health care.
We're here visiting Pahrump to provide information to the community. Our function as a state agency is to provide information to consumers regarding the healthcare issues. Some of the services we provide is advocacy, providing information and education on insurance plans, workers' comp issues, any issue related to healthcare that a consumer needs assistance with in resolving. If they're unable to resolve that issue, we're able to intervene on their behalf to try and resolve that for them.
Is this for public and private insurance companies as well as, cash paid?
It's for any consumer in Nevada who's having problems with, for example, insurance companies, or if they're having claims issues with their workers' comp or issues with their business insurance. If they need some assistance with that, we're able to intervene. So it's the community at large.
How many times have you guys been here before?
This is actually our first visit. We're in the midst of a rural tour. We've gone through some of the communities in southern Nevada, and this is our final stop, and we expect to come here more often. We're going to make more frequent visits to Pahrump because there is a need out here for a lot of the services.
Yeah, especially because we're kind of an isolated community.
Exactly, precisely for that reason. The reason that we're hitting all the rural communities is because the resources are limited, so we're doing our best to try and spread the word about what is available and what we can do on their behalf as well, should they run into any problems, those consumers.
I know that you organized this. You also invited some other organizations out here.
Sure. We've invited members of the AARP. We've got the Senior Medicare Patrol Program here, and we've got members from SHIP who help out with Medicare issues as well. So, they've been great partners with us. We partnered with them this year, and we've got more agencies and more organizations coming in. So we're growing. And as that happens, we're going to throw more events. We'll be going to towns more frequently and bringing everybody along with us.
What's some of the most concerns that you hear from consumers?
A lot of the concerns have to do with denials, either of workers' comp claims. There's billing issues. The primary is the billing issue. We've got issues where there's hospital or provider billing issues that the consumers are questioning. They're not sure if they're being billed correctly. So what they do is contact our office, and what we would do is we'll go in there and audit that bill, or we'll discuss the issue with the hospitals or the provider to determine the legitimacy of all the charges that are on there. And once we've resolved that, then we report back to the consumer. It's either in the positive or negative. If we're able to negotiate something for them to pay back that bill, should it come to that, we can do that as well.
This is a great program. What is it funded by?
We've got several funding sources. So currently, we were approved by the Healthcare Reform Act. We've got funding from that. That's going to help our agency grow. We get funding from Medicaid. We get funding from the DIR, from the Division of Industrial Relations, for the workers' comp portion of it. So there are just several sources. We're at, you can contact us at 702-486-3854. That's my direct line, or 702-486-3587. Or get on the website at govcha.state.nv.us.
Consumer health assistance will be at the health fair in the Pahrump Nugget on March 16th. And make sure to stay tuned to News 46 in the coming days for more healthcare organization information.
And we'll have much more local news coming up right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. Valley Electric Association is helping 6 local residents get an education. They are awarding a total of 6 scholarships to members in their service area. Scholarships include 2 full-time vocational or technical and 2 part-time for continuing education. News 46 spoke to Linda Cass to get all the details.
Well, you only have a week to apply for this scholarship, but it's relatively easy if you're a senior in high school or if you are a continuing student of any age. There is several scholarships available. We're going to speak to Linda Cass from Valley Electric Association about how you can get these scholarships.
Oh, Deanna, we do, and this is a wonderful thing. We have 6 scholarships annually. We have 2 full-time academics. That is open to qualified high school seniors. We have 2 full-time vocational technical scholarships open to anybody in the membership, and also 2 part-time continuing education scholarships also open to the entire membership.
There's only a short time between now and the deadline for the applications, though. How can a person get an application? What's the deadline?
The deadline is Friday, close of business, March the 11th. But there are applications, electronic applications available on the website. That's vea.coop. They're interactive. You can go right to the website and fill it out and email it. It comes directly to me.
What are some of the requirements?
Well, let's see, I think we have 3 requirements at this point. One is you must be a Valley Electric Association member, or you must have a guardian who is a Valley Electric Association member. You have to fill out the application with 2 essay questions. The first one is a 100-word essay, and it is your goals, a statement of goals. And then the second is a 500 to 1,000-word essay about energy efficiency.
Wonderful. That is so great. What's the age groups for this?
Okay. The full-time academic scholarship, the 4-year, and I failed to mention that it's $1,000 per year for the recipients, open to qualified high school seniors. Okay. Age requirements on the other 2, completely free. You could be 102 and apply for continuing ed or vocational technical, and if you win, then you win.
There you go. Thank you so much, and for more information, they can call Valley Electric?
They absolutely can. 727-5312.
And you'll make the announcements on the scholarship winners, I believe. What date is that?
They will be announced at the April 30th annual meeting. But I will notify the recipients in advance of that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deanna. This is a wonderful thing. Anyone out there who thinks that they may, and this is for the entire Valley Electric Association service territory, not just in Pahrump. So this goes from Fish Lake Valley all the way down to Sandy Valley, and we have had recipients, winners from Beatty and Amargosa, and everyone is eligible. And this is really a good program. And if by chance you don't have access to the internet, you can pick up a paper application at any Valley Electric location.
Tickets are now available for the Helping Hands for Jesus concert. News 46 spoke to Desiree Collins at the Cup of Faith to get the details.
We are sponsoring a benefit concert for Helping Hands for Jesus. Richard Fenton is trying to get a rehab facility built here in Pahrump. It's for all the broken and lost people in our community, which we seem to have quite a few of those. We have Phil Stacy coming. He's from American Idol Season 6. We also have Hector Rodriguez. He's going to be playing as well. He's formerly was a pastor in Las Vegas and recently signed a recording contract. Wonderful. We also have For His Grace from the First Southern Baptist Church out on 160. They're going to be opening. We have from Shadow Mountain Fellowship. We have 2 young girls that are going to be singing some original music as well.
Wow. This is going to be really great, and this is all going to be at Rosemary Clark Middle School. I know we have some time to buy tickets, but where can we get tickets?
The tickets are on sale at Ace Hardware, Homestead Cafe. They're also at Shadow Mountain Feed and the Party Store. And of course, they can buy them here at Cup of Faith. If they're interested in family 4-packs, discounted tickets, they need to come here to Cup of Faith to get them.
And this is all going to be coming up on what date?
It's May 14th, and I realize that's still a month and a half away, 2 months away, but there's only 1,200 seats available, and we've already contacted several of the churches, and they're letting their congregations buy tickets. So if you're interested in getting tickets, I would get them as soon as possible.
Exactly. How much are they?
The bleacher seats are $10, and then there'll be seating set up on the floor in front of the stage, and those are $15. Family 4-packs will get a $10 discount off the total price of 4 tickets.
Can people donate to Helping Hands for Jesus all the time, though, anyways, even if they don't go to this concert?
Absolutely. We have a jar on our counter here. The saying on the front of it says, "Your change could change a life." You can drop anything off here at the store. Small items. I don't want any furniture or anything like that. I don't have anywhere to store it. But if someone has furniture that they'd like to donate, they can contact me here at the store. The number is 751-0407. I will get in touch with Richard and get them together, and they can arrange for a pickup.
So the Helping Hands for Jesus, the facility that we're talking about, do we have land already that we're thinking about putting this on?
He has looked at several plots of land. He's been to the board meeting for the town as well as the county commissioners, and he's asked them to help him out. There is a Nevada state statute that states that for a community project like this, the county has the ability to either lease him the land at $1 a year, or they can actually just donate it to him for this facility. So he's still working on that.
And this would be a location where we would have a garden and tents or cabins. What are they?
Well, they're looking at a completely energy efficient community. They're talking about 10 log cabins. I'm sorry, they're talking about 100 log cabins. They'll all be solar and wind powered. There'll be gardens. It's going to be a facility that's got a buffer zone, so to speak. He's looking for about 40 acres. It's all going to be fenced, and it's a rehab facility. It's for people on drugs, alcohol, people with gambling problems, the homeless that just need to be retrained.
And recently, the Nye County School District contacted the Nye County Sheriff's Office in reference to unlawful hacking into the school district computer system and apparently changing grades of students. After further investigation, 3 19-year-olds and 10 unnamed juveniles have been arrested. We'll have more on this story in tomorrow night's newscast. And we have much more local news still coming up right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. The Icing on Top Bake Shop had their ribbon cutting yesterday with the Pahrump Chamber of Commerce. Whitney Smith reports.
It seems like the key to success is doing something that you love. We spoke to Misty Hibden today about her ribbon cutting on Icing on the Top Bake Shop located here on Postal Road.
I would like to thank everybody for coming out to this grand opening and ribbon cutting of Icing on Top Bake Shop. I'm here with the owner, Misty Hibden, and her daughter, Kendall, who's going to be doing the honors today. So once again, thank you all for coming, and you can go ahead now. Go ahead.
We do cupcakes is kind of our niche. Lots of specialty gourmet cupcakes. We do bars, brownies, blondies, magic cookie bars, all kinds of cookies. We offer a pretty good selection of breakfast items too. Cinnamon rolls have become quite the addiction around this town. People come in just for them. We have banana pudding, coffee cakes, breakfast buns, all kinds of stuff. Anything you could think of. Cheesecakes we do also. We offer coffee and hot chocolate, teas, hot teas, all kinds of like water, Coke, all that kind of stuff, soda. We do special order cupcakes. I've done quite a few of those decorated for birthday parties and things like that. We also do cupcake cakes, which you put all the cupcakes together and make a nice special cake. We do cakes, we do wedding cakes. We do special order pies also. A lot of people call me and say, hey, my grandma made this kind of recipe, can you do it for us? And we try to fill that need for the community. It's everything, baby showers. I'm doing a baby bump cake this weekend for a baby shower, so that'll be good.
And what made you want to open a bakery?
I've always baked, been a baker, never a cook. My husband's a cooker. But I've always baked and I always loved it. I took a trip to New York quite a few years ago with a group of girlfriends from high school, which we all went to high school out here, and went to a bunch of their neighborhood bakeries, and I thought they were just the neatest thing, and I thought we really needed one here. We need a couple in Vegas too, but we don't really have those. So I thought Pahrump is my hometown, so I'd have one here. And we do construction, and we got slow. My husband doesn't need me in the office anymore, so he said, what do you want to do? And I said, it would be awesome if I could do what I enjoy doing and bake all day. That would be just so. We decided to open it. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're not open Sundays. But on Fridays and Saturdays, we're gonna start extending our hours till 7, so people can stop by on their date nights for a nice little treat after dinner.
And where are you located at?
We're at 1141 South Highway 160. We're on the corner of Postal Road and Highway 160.
Do you have any kind of contact information, website?
Yes, www.icingontopbakeshop.com.
A phone number?
751-2200.
Come to Icing on Top Bake Shop.
And here's Kay with your Jackson Hewitt Tax Tip of the Week.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
Hi, it's Kay with this week's Jackson Hewitt Tax Tip. Do you have earned income credit? Earned income credit is based on the amount that you actually earned. So if you find that your earned income credit is less this year because you had unemployment, it's because unemployment is not considered earned income. It has to be actually wages or salaries that you earned while working. Hope this answers your questions about earned income credit. The other thing I want to tell you about is if you're claiming a child and you're for some reason not getting the child tax credit this year, the year your child turns 16 is the last year you can file and get child tax credit on your income tax return. If your child turns 17 last year sometime, it doesn't matter if it was in the summer or the fall, you no longer can get child tax credit on that 2010 tax return. Thank you, and we'll see you next week with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tip.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
The Spring Mountain Art Guild will be holding an open house. They stopped by our studio to invite the public and artists to this fun and informative event.
Well, it's an organization, small organization of artists just in Pahrump. We give classes, we have exhibits, we have places where we can show our work, and just a nice place to come to talk about art and how to do it.
Part of the Pahrump Arts Council, right?
That's right.
And Wilhelmina, you are in charge of what part?
I like to get people to join us, and that's why we're having this open house, one of the reasons to try and get new members.
So we're having an open house at the Pahrump Library. Tell me about that.
That's right. It's on the 12th. It's from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. And we'd like to invite local artists to bring a piece of art. It could be sculpture, it could be a painting, just one piece. We're going to lay them out and have the whole, everyone that comes look at them and give you a chance to meet other artists, because there are not very many places in town that you can do that.
That's a wonderful thing. This, like she said, Wilhelmina, you can bring all different types of media.
Yes, you can. We have limited space, so that's why we're only asking people to bring one piece. And there will be a People's Choice judging sort of thing, and there will be a prize for the person that's picked by the people.
So do you have to be a Pahrump Arts Council member to do this?
No, actually this is kind of a recruitment. We like people to come and see what we're all about and what we do, and hope they'll like us and maybe join the group and offer something to the group as well. So we'd like to have new people come.
Wonderful. I know we got 3 pieces of art that you brought today. Are those yours?
One of them is mine, the cactus, and the other 2 are Claire's.
And this inspires people to get involved in the Pahrump Arts Council. All year long, we're trying to get members to come to these events. Pahrump Arts Council is very active in having events like this. This open house, once again, for more information, they can probably go to pvpac.org.
Got to say, we're going to have a speaker. Lori McCasley is going to talk about paper mosaics and refreshments. And
door prizes.
Yeah. Who could ask for more?
Exactly. There you go. Thank you so much, you guys, and thanks for bringing your artwork in. And once again, when is it? Date and time?
It's the 12th, Saturday from 1 to 4 at the library.
So, Robin, now have you enjoyed these warmer temperatures we've had the last couple days?
Actually, I've loved it. I was actually sleeveless today until I found out I had to do the news. Then I had to go put some sleeves on. But it's nice.
Yeah, usually I wear my green, hoodie jacket to work because it's been so cold, but I had left it in the car today, so it's actually looking really good. And we got even warmer temperatures coming up in our 7-day forecast. Don't go anywhere. I've got that for you right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. Looking pretty good today. We had a high 69 degrees. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 11 miles per hour. Our pressure's holding steady right about 30.08. Sunrise was at 6:12 a.m. and our record high was 80 degrees way back in 1959. Looking at tonight, it's going to be pretty much clear. A couple clouds out in the sky. A low of 42, the answer to everything, the universe, the meaning of life. Winds out of the north, 5 miles per hour. Sunset's going to be at 5:41 p.m. and our record low was 16 degrees back in 1971. Looking at our 7-day forecast, tomorrow's looking fantastic. 68 degrees for our high with 41 for the low. Saturday, a little breezy, winds up to 19 miles per hour with a high 71 and a low of 40. Sunday's looking okay, except for that 20% chance of rain. That might come in later on in the evening on Sunday. Gusts up to 32 miles per hour, very windy. You're going to want to make sure you're careful when you're driving around in high-profile vehicles. We're going to have a high of 71 on that day and a low of 39. Now, moving into next week, Monday, still a 20% chance of rain in the air with a high of 59 and a low of 31, and gusts up to 34 miles per hour. Now, Tuesday, still gusty, pretty good though, 28, so not as bad as it was before, with a high of 59, a low of 32. Wednesday's going to be okay with gusty winds of 21 miles per hour, a high of 65 and a low of 34. And finishing off our 7-day forecast is Thursday, windy, gusts up to 22 miles per hour, with a high of 72 and a low of 46.
If you missed any part of this newscast, you can watch it all again on our website at KPVM.TV.
That's right, keep up with weather on a daily basis, plus all the local news, and you'll find our full schedule of programming. So how'd you like Kendall from the icing shop? She was a cutie, huh?
She's adorable. Yeah, she's a cutie.
I want one. So, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Robin Sticka.
From everyone up here on the hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.
Good night.